Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Behind the Punish. Uh, I'm with a very special guest. You may know him, you may not. uh, his name is SuperAkouma. You can say hi.
Hello, hello.
As you know, all the format already. We take very good players, such as the one in front of us today, and we ask them several questions about their personality, their way into Tekken, on those sorts of that. It depends on each player, each guest. So stay tuned. So we're going straight into it. See you guys there. Now I'm going to ask the guest a multiple of questions, but here's the catch. This is going to be all done while fighting each other to make the overall experience a bit more exciting. Fuck. Let me.
Who's supposed to be distracted by the game?
No,
Me
no.
or you?
it's supposed to be you, but you're doing quite a good job. Well, damn, I didn't break it. Basically, all I'm asking is, did it hit you when you won the tournament? How did it hit you that you were one of the Europe's greatest players?
Well, I don't know, man. I proved myself before that. Right? I hadn't won a major yet, but I proved I could beat these guys. It just happened to do it on that day. I knew I could do it. I did it. It felt natural, And yeah, it kind of hit me afterwards, after the fact. Like on the day, I was just like, I was there to do a job. I managed to do it, and I just took my belt. Everyone was hugging me, and I was like, yeah, it's just a tournament, guys.
But did your perception? For today's video, we have a sponsor. The sponsor is none other than my own channel. More than 75% of you are not subscribed to the Lyonidas channel. So if you're enjoying the video right now, I appreciate it if you press the like button and subscribe. Let's get right into the video again. Option of your own skill, like did it elevate, or like saying on your own mind, like I'm capable of doing sort of things that you wouldn't be able to do anything else. Like for example, I take into my consideration of my experience after I go to an offline tournament and I place a bit higher than usual. I'm saying like, okay, I now I can defeat these sorts of players now instead. But
Yeah, for me, I already sort of knew that, I guess.
so
Like, I don't want to like sound pretentious or whatever. No, I didn't think that like forever since I've started or whatever, but
I see.
I had won enough tournaments prior to that to know that I could do it, and
So
I've
it really
come close to it.
it really solidified the fact that you are one of the best in Europe. Like after that win,
Yeah,
it just cemented the fact that you are
yeah.
one
Like
of
I knew, a lot of people knew, and once I won this tournament, most people knew.
most people.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Okay. Going into the next question. It's directly linked to this one. So we're going to a step further. In the Tekken World Tour finals, you were the only
Yeah.
European in those finals. How did it feel to have like Europe on your shoulders that day?
It's a bit of pressure, a bit of pressure, but in the end, I'm there.
Doing your
I gotta
job.
do it. I'm doing my job. I'm doing this. I'm doing this for myself. In the end, I can't let everything get to me. Like, I'm glad I can represent, but that's.
It's
I'm there to push myself, to prove to myself I can do this, right? Living my dream.
I see.
So yeah, that's
That's it. Because
I tried not to focus on it, basically.
like if you, I think if most people focus on that, they will either struggle with the pressure. Like for example, you are one of France's best, and thinking that you hold France as
Yeah,
as the pressure point to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's something else, you know. Something aside from your professional play. Fuck. I'm even doing a combo, and I'm being distracted by my own thoughts. I know you stream a lot. Now you've been
Yes.
streaming Final Fantasy. No, not Final Fantasy. Fucking hell, you've been streaming Street Fighter, and
Yeah, not the same.
something different. Would you switch your professional career as a Tekken player to
Nah.
to being
The thing
a
is,
streamer full time?
Oh yes, yes. I thought you were gonna say would I switched from Tekken to Street Fighter?
No,
But
no,
the
no,
answer
no,
to that
no,
is
no, no.
But yeah, honestly, right now, I'm trying to make it as a content creator. I think it might be time for me to stop trying to compete full time because it's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of time. It's well,
It's
streaming
draining.
actually takes more time, but it takes more rigor, I guess, because you have to be more constant with what you do. But being a pro Tekken player is just a lot of uncertainty, a lot of stress. I'm gonna keep traveling, going to tournaments, but maybe I'll slow it down a little bit.
I see. So you're taking the Fergus route, basically. Like he said this year that he's not going to compete in many tournaments, because you did the mid. Because he wants to focus as a content creator instead of just being a Tekken competitor in what most people see him as, you know.
Yep, pretty much. A lot of other people do that in more major esports. You know, they find it's easier to stream. Honestly, like I don't stream for the money, but like if you think about life, you gotta make money.
Yeah, you need
You
money
gotta
to
try
survive.
and find something stable, and Tekken full time as a pro player, especially as a European pro player, like
There's not so
you're not
many people who are
you're not
full-time.
gonna survive, man. And streaming with all the support I've been getting lately, I've seen it's a viable route. I can do this. I can actually do this and
Yeah, with a bit more
live my dream of.
with a bit more effort, you could be like one of Europeans FGC streamers in
Yeah. I just need to keep being on the grind.
the grind.
I think, yeah.
um,
I think I've got what it takes.
do
It
it.
takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. It takes time. I got my big break as a pro player a few times, but I need my big break as a streamer. Well, I've had a few breaks, but I need bigger breaks.
You've
you
got
know?
partnership in 2020, if I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah. In December, November, something like that.
So it's
December, I think.
You have close friends like Fergus, as I mentioned, and Spag as
Yeah.
well. They and even Kawis as well, that which helped you get grow as a content creator further, I believe, right? Or did you
I
take
don't
your
do
own
much.
paths?
I don't like. I'm friends with Chaos, but I don't do much with him. So, like, he's very busy. I try, and he's got a lot of things planned out, and so we try to do things sometimes. But he does his thing, I do mine. But we're friends. But I'm trying to get Fergus, Spag, and me to be like a more of a known group. Like, it's well known that we're friends, but that's why every Monday we try to play a game together. We've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight.
So like
we're
a
trying to
streamer
connect,
group instead, like
Yeah.
having cross partners between most of you
Yeah,
from
yeah.
your audience.
So we can help each other out.
Yeah, it's a good
We
thing.
found new people because I know a few people that were originally Spag's viewers or Fergus's viewers that are now in my chat. So I hope the same's happening for them. But yeah, it seems to be working out. People are enjoying it. We're enjoying it more than playing Tekken because the netcode.
It's not the best at the moment, I know.
Yeah.
So I have something that I've discovered recently. Before your name, which was now SuperAkouma, I might butcher this, but your name was Super, or I don't know how it's pronounced, but I've got some information. Why the change to SuperAkouma instead of the
What
old
the
name.
fuck told you that? That's not true.
No,
That's
it's not
just
true.
super. That's just super. That's just super from SuperAkouma pronounced differently. That's all
I
it is. Who the fuck told you that?
Okay, then I got my
I said you
sources wrong.
super. You mean super as
Yeah,
in
yes,
super.
yes, yes,
That's
yes.
it. Just means super. No, that's always been my nickname.
I see. Did it originate from somewhere like because of Street Fighter or?
Honestly, no, not even.
Because I know you've played Tekken since forever, but like
Yeah.
the Akuma is from Street Fighter. So there's no
Yeah.
correlation to that at all.
Not really. Like the way I got my name, right? I've said the story before, but I needed a new PSN account because my old PSN account couldn't be accessed. I was watching Team 4 Star, which is the Dragon Ball Z parody on YouTube. They
Okay.
stopped doing it now,
Mhm.
but yeah, them. And the big green guy was called Super Kami Guru, right?
Ah,
So
okay.
I was gonna call myself Super Kami. It was already taken. So I was like, what sounds vaguely similar to that? And
And
that
and
it
s-
just
s-
sound
Super
just Super
Akuma.
Akuma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since we both play 2D characters, you play Akuma, I play Eddie. Do you think from previous Tekkens, sidestepping and sidewalking has been nerfed? Like the movement.
Yeah, that's not even a question, man. Like, of
No,
course.
I know, but to what severity do you think it's been nerfed?
I think the thing is, it's a different game. You know, what I try to think about it. It's not just that it's been nerfed. It's a completely different game that I enjoy, right? But it's not. You shouldn't even try to really compare the two.
I see.
There is the emphasis. There is still a very big emphasis on movement. As much as people like to shit on Tekken 7's movement is still how you win in this game. You know.
That's what defines the better player from the average
Yeah.
2-0 in the
Definitely.
tournaments. Other than that, you were in Tekken Tag 2. You played Lee and Armor
Yeah,
King.
Armor King.
What transitioned you to playing in Akuma instead of
Well, Armor King wasn't in the game, and Lee was shit, right? And you know, my name was Super Akuma. I had to do it for the memes, and it just turned out it was just made for me, you know. Like I thought he looked super cool. Watching him in the arcade, just like, bro, he can do all of that. That looks sick, man. I'm definitely playing him. And yeah, I tried it, and he's just made for me. Everything I like in a character.
is that I see. Well, for example, when I tried to pick Eddie, I had my father who used to play Tekken 3 and would abuse his sons by playing Eddie in Tekken 3. Not knowing the moves, he still would do some crazy Eddie tech instead of damn. Come on. So I see when people see a character being very cool, I see the attraction of choosing that character instead of just saying
'cause,
Akuma's
when
good, you know.
because people used to say, "Oh man, Akuma, he's so broken. You're playing such a broken character." Right? When I picked him up, everyone thought he was shit. I picked him up because he looked fun.
Instead of just saying he was good.
Yeah.
Were you saying when you picked him up while you were practicing him, did you notice that he was good while people were saying that he was bad, or did you agree with the other people saying he was
Well,
bad?
I thought I didn't realize quite how good he was because I needed to improve with him. But I was like, he's not as bad as people are saying. He's all right. He's more than decent, right?
So you weren't
He's got some clear.
you
Yeah,
weren't
he's got some
downplaying.
clear weaknesses, right? He's got some clear weaknesses. And then I learned to work around those weaknesses, but he definitely has some big flaws. And yeah, that was
it. Because
I just thought, yeah, like, his character's got flaws, but he's good. Like, saying he's bad is just silly.
It's silly.
How's a
Yeah.
character that can kill you off of off of jumping, right?
Yeah,
off
yeah.
of a fucking plus on block move.
Yeah, so you can't really say he was bad. Like you couldn't really
Yeah.
downplay to a full
Yeah,
extent.
I wasn't. Like I was maybe downplaying him compared to what he actually was, but compared to everyone else, I
But-
was saying no, he's not bad.
Maybe you were downplaying him because you didn't know the true extent of how good.
Yeah,
he
no,
was.
I didn't know. No one
No one
did.
knew. No
it's
one
not.
knew.
It's not that. Yeah, it's not that I was downplaying him. It's that nobody knew. Everyone was saying he was bad. I was saying no, he's good. I wasn't saying he's broken. Everyone was saying he was bad. You know. So I was focusing on what was wrong.
Other than that, I know you've been traveling all around the world, and this could be a surprise to most of our viewers. But I've got the information. Maybe now it's since the last information I've got from this guy was bad, so maybe this could be false as well. But you don't like pizzas as much as most people.
I don't
do.
like pizza at all.
At all.
No.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I don't like it's sauce on bread. It's shit.
and even, for example, you went to Naples to only the best. You didn't like. You didn't.
I went to Naples. I went to Sorbillos. Sorbillos. I don't know how to say it. Right. Best pizza in the world. I tried it. I gave it the try. I said I don't like pizza, but I will try the best pizza to see if maybe it will change my mind. Maybe I've only had the bad pizzas, and you know what? Still shit.
Well,
I don't like it.
Well, it's since most people like it, they tend to pressure people into liking it as well. So I get why you would put a strong defense and saying, oh.
Yay, my game crashed. Great game. You want to do the interview on any other game, or do we have to play Tekken?
Sadly, we're almost at the end, so we can continue it from here.
Yes. Yeah. Let's keep talking. Let's keep talking.
Last question. Since you've touched it on a bit earlier from this. You were saying that that people were after people discovered that Akuma was broken, at a certain extent, but they were saying you've been carried by the character. Do you think it's the at first before the patches? Did you think did it affect your performance because you thought you were being carried by it, or you didn't think it at all?
No, I didn't think of it at all.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
like, I'm winning. You're not.
Try to pick
Like
Akuma.
even if I'm getting carried, who's the idiot? The guy winning the tournaments or the guy not winning the tournaments?
Yeah, I see.
Like it's that simple. Even if I'm getting carried, which I'm not, like
It is up to debate because
I opened the lobby. I opened the lobby. by
you
the way.
opened the lobby. I also agree with you. Like it's what the player makes of the character, which then makes the character look broken. You can have a bit of an advantage with frames and his moves and whatnot.
Oh, Akuma's a great character.
But it's
It's not a question of getting carried.
it's
like-
how the ability of the user to use the character properly and how to play efficiently.
Yeah. Because the thing is, right, if you look at Akuma's win rate, it's really low. Like, no one is winning with Akuma, right? He's really strong, right? I admit he's really strong. Let's not talk about Season 4, because he got very nerfed. Look at Low High's tier list. He put him in B tier or something. Or maybe A, and then there's A plus and S. I'm not sure. He didn't put letters next to it. But he put Akuma quite low, right? So let's not talk about Season 4, because there hasn't been any tournament.
Yeah.
Season 3, he was definitely top tier. Until Leroy showed up, he was the best, right?
Yeah, and then
No
Fakuma
question.
showed up, and then it was a debate. Like Akuma was left to the side, and people
Yeah,
were
yeah.
saying Akuma or Leroy. So
Yeah, but still, no one's like I'm saying. This character is fucking good, and he was broken for a little bit. Even I was asking for nerfs when everyone was playing Akuma. Like at the beginning of season 3, right? Just after, like before they patched him, and but after it dropped, but before they patched him again, you know,
I see.
he was broken, right? No problem. But
it's a debate where people will still
yeah,
disagree with you.
The point
if
is, yes,
you show
even
them.
if the character's broken, no one's winning with him, and I wouldn't be beating guys like Chikarin, Lohai, and CBM if it was just the character.
Yeah,
Nobody just beats everyone
yeah,
just because they got a broken character.
like for example, it's not because they have the ability to pick him as well. If to
Yeah,
like,
not only do they have the ability to pick him, the people who pick Akuma don't win. There is so few people who fucking win with this character. Even though I agree he was broken for a little bit, he's definitely not right now. Fight me on that if you want. Right? Like,
it's
not the
silly
character.
to say. It's silly to say
yeah,
that.
it's not the character. Otherwise, everyone, like when Leroy dropped, everyone picked Leroy, and everyone was winning everywhere.
Because
it was either Leroy or you lose.
yeah,
But when Akuma was around, that was never the case.
yeah, like Leroy and
That was the
Pokemon
case for
was
2 months, 2 or 3 months before they patched him. That's the only time everyone was on Akuma and everyone was beating everyone else. It happened once for 2 months. This game's been out for 5 years.
to put it. Yeah, you're. But as I said, people will still be haters and they will disagree with anything, even if you show them facts like you've said here before as well. So it is what it is sometimes.
Yeah, like I don't personally mind, right? Actually, I retweeted a tweet Fergus did recently. Oh, you wouldn't be winning if you were playing X character. Well, yeah, no shit, I don't play him. Like, yeah, I'm playing my main. Who else do you want me to play?
Yeah.
And I just said, the people who say that, the people who say, oh, you wouldn't be winning unless you were playing X character, or maybe if you were picking Kazuya, you wouldn't be winning, or shit like that. Yes, but the people who say that are people who aren't winning at all.
Yeah.
So, who gives a shit?
Yeah. To stray away from this conversation, last question.
Go ahead.
So, from all the countries that you've visited all over the world, which country left you with a +1, like a level up after you left it? I know maybe like Pakistan could be a country like that, or America, for example. I wouldn't know.
Well, it happened more than once. Most of the time when I go somewhere, I come back stronger.
But which was the most significant at saying, look, I've learned so much being from that country? Do you have any examples, maybe?
It's either Japan. No, because I don't know. Japan, Korea, and Pakistan are the big three for me. Because I did a big training arc in Pakistan, but I also did a big training arc in Japan. And that was near the beginning of the game. I went to an invitational tournament in Japan, and I got to play a lot with JDCR, Dimeback, a bit with Saint, a little bit with Anakin. But that was near the beginning when I wasn't near the top, really, right? I was near the top in Europe, but the gap between Europe and Korea was much bigger back then.
So, did it help you in?
So I think overall, my trip there, even though I didn't play as much, it probably is the one that made the most noticeable impact. Pakistan was huge, Japan was huge, but Korea was when I was still bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I was already good when I went to Pakistan, you know?
Yeah, like it did.
And I got better.
But it didn't do the same as improvement as when you went to Japan, basically.
Korea.
Yeah, Korea. Sorry.
Because it was just like a hotel session, and you know what? I needed that at the time. Japan, I was already good. I just needed to reach a new level, and I think I did. Pakistan, same thing. But I was still getting started when I went to Korea, you know?
So it just boosted the starting point of like a
Yeah.
professional
Because the
level.
thing is, one of the things that has made me as good as I am, right, as successful as I am, is the experience I've had. I am one of the most traveled players in Tekken 7.
Eh,
Between me, Fergus, and John Ding, I think we're probably the three players that have traveled the most playing
yeah.
Tekken 7.
Like it is to some extent why even like Fergus got a burnout, because, and I'm surprised you didn't as well, because
Well, I almost burned out, but the difference is, in 2018, I had basically the same experience as Fergus. Just I traveled a bit less, but I was a bit more stressed because I wasn't qualified till the last tournament. But in 2019, I immediately just started winning everything. Like first tournament of the year, the mix-up, I win.
you won. So
Immediately.
it gave you a bit of breathing room when going to points, basically.
Yeah,
Because
so
winning a major gives you a hell of
yeah, when you're winning everything, it's a lot less stressful. You know? Like, it sounds obvious, right? But yeah, if you're winning, you're not stressed out. Because I started the tour being number one because I won the first tournament, right? I never left the top 10. I think I ended up 8th, and I think I might have dipped to 10 at one point, but I ended up 8th. And the last tournament I didn't go to, and Kokoma beat me by one spot. I've been probably 7th.
Yeah, it's amazing trying to keep up with that level of players as well.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? I'm concluding the interview. Do you have anything you want to mention, like a shout out to your channel? I know everybody knows that you stream at least. We've mentioned streaming from here. Do you have anything?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give a shout out to I don't know. I'm just gonna shout out myself, like you said. I don't know. I got a YouTube, right? I'm trying to grow on there. Got a Twitch. If you want to see someone bitch that the game doesn't work online, come to me. So I also stream other games, and on the other games I have fun.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I don't really struggle that much with talking as I'm playing.
Like your previous people were previous people as I've had. They were really they felt the impact immediately, but since you stream quite a lot while playing, it's something second nature to you. I also had a bit of trouble.
The reason I mention that is to say, if you have any Tekken questions, hitbox questions, you know, fucking, I don't know, life questions, like anything, I reply.
Let me finish this. No, bro. No. Oh my god. Okay. So thank you guys.
Yeah, ask me anything.
Be sure to go to his channel. I will have all the links down below. Be sure to hit the follow button in Akuma's stream. He is very helpful. I've been there multiple times. Not maybe just lurking, but if you just lurk as well, you get loads of good information if you want to improve in the game. He always says good information when going against certain matchups that you might be struggling. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. Last comments from you, SuperAkouma?
Well, it was a pleasure joining you, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I was kind of tired, so you know, I was kind of touchy on a few things. I find, I'm perfectly honest. Like, I realized that. But yeah, it was either midnight interview or no interview. So,
thank you for making
I'm so glad I did. No problem, man. No problem.
See you guys. Bye bye.